One of the most highly anticipated upcoming MCU Disney Plus series is, of course, Moon Knight. I am so excited for this series and so excited to finally see Moon Knight join the MCU. But, of course, when it comes to introducing a character like this with such a crazy look in the comics, we've all been wondering, what is he going to look like in the MCU? And now we have our first look, and it's not an official poster or anything like that. These images aren't even supposed to be online, so I probably shouldn't show you this, so I'm not going to, but I'll link in the description the images so you can check them out for yourself. But I'm just going to give you my thoughts on these images and our first look at Moon Knight because these set photos have now leaked online. So the first one really shows you nothing. I mean, you can see Moon Knight standing there, but it's so dark and blurry, you really can't make out anything. Definitely this image reminds me of like Ragman from Arrow. Looks very, very similar to that. But in the second image, we get a much clearer, much brighter look at Moon Knight in the MCU. The suit that Oscar Isaac is going to wear for this series. And it's not at all what I was expecting. It looks heavily based off actually this design from the comics. So yes, this is Moon Knight. And this is, I don't think this is what anybody was expecting, but I like it. I mean, I was very hesitating at first, but now that I've looked at it more, I like it. I think it looks really cool. He definitely looks like a mummy. He's got that whole Egyptian mummy vibe, which I think fits perfectly because that's kind of the whole character. Because Moon Knight, he gets his powers from Khonshu, the moon god, which is an Egyptian god, and the reason he got his powers is because he was left for dead in Egypt. So he has huge connections to Egypt and mummies and all that stuff. So I think it really makes sense that he kind of looks like a mummy on his own. And also he just looks so scary. Like this is not a guy I would want to run into here. He looks very, very spooky, and I love how he's got like the moon symbol on his chest. He's got some cool light up eyes. He's got the moon on his forehead as well. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is like when it comes to the mask and hood, it just looks like the hood is like, I don't know, kind of too big for him, or like it's maybe I wish it was more form-fitting to the head or something along those lines like it is in the comics. But other than that, I think it looks great. Definitely very scary. And again, not at all what I was expecting from this. But it gets me very, very excited to see, hopefully in the next few months, an official look at Moon Knight in the MCU. We know we're getting a official Disney Plus day on November 12th, which I'm about to do a video on as well. So stay tuned for more details on that. So most likely we will be getting our first look at Moon Knight during that event. But for now, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these first looks at Moon Knight in the MCU? And of course, as always, thanks much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.